Welcome back to Moscow. I'm Nick Charles, and this is the Goodwill Games Broadcast Center. We're well underway now. We've shown you a marathon, basketball, modern pentathlon, and swimming. The U.S. was not supposed to fare too well in swimming, but the Americans have been a surprising success. And for more swimming action, let's go again to John Neighbor at the Olympic Sports Complex.
Welcome back to the Olympic pool in Moscow, Soviet Union. We're watching these two American swimmers now flipping halfway through the 800 meters freestyle. They have 8 lengths of the pool remaining. They've just turned at the 400-meter mark. And our current leaders, both from the United States, are Leslie Daland and Kathy Hetchy, two 17-year-olds. This their first probably national team. In hot pursuit, in lane number 5, Janet Evans, a 14-year-old who weighs just about 80 pounds, from Fullerton, California, going stroke for stroke with the East German Anke Marin from East Germany. Janet Evans, the youngest girl in this field, had a chance to speak with us about what it's like being 14 years of age on a national USA team.
It's kind of fun though with the team because there's like 3 other 14-year-olds and they treat us as kind of like the little kids as a group, and it's pretty fun. But I'm excited for my first international meeting. So.
There's Leslie Daland as Janet is still in the thick of it for third place. Leslie Daland and Kathy Hetchy fighting it out for first place. Interesting story about Leslie Daland, the head coach of this USA national team. Peter Daland, many times Olympic team coach and head coach in 1972, happens to be Leslie's father.
That's right, and they said that they've been having the best time here in Moscow and have a great relationship. And actually, Leslie swims for her mother, who coaches her during the year, and will be swimming at the University of Southern California with her dad next year.
Well, he's got himself one quite hot recruit coming in with Leslie. Now, Leslie Daland, with 5 lengths of the pool remaining, is now just barely even with Kathy Hetchy, also from the United States.
These two girls from the United States really have taken it out aggressively. Sometimes distance swimmers tend to hang back a little bit, so they'll have a lot left at the end of the race. But these two weren't afraid to go out fast, and they're going to try and hang on, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch them.
So it looks like a possible gold and silver and maybe even the bronze medal sweep for the United States in this event. Little Janet Evans, who talked with us earlier, she's still stroking along at 55 strokes per length, and that's quite a bit, isn't it?
That is a lot. Usually in the distance races, the girls try and turn over a little bit slower. You want your stroke to be long and relaxed, so you don't waste energy during the meet. You're flip turning many times. You're swimming a long distance, but she turns it over. There goes little Janet Evans off the wall now with 200 meters remaining. An unofficial split of 6:28.72 for Janet Evans, 6:23.18 for our leader, Leslie Daland, in lane 8. The world record held 8 minutes 24.62 seconds, held by Tracy Wickham of Australia. This is the oldest record in the book of swimming, set in 1978 at the World Championships. But these two Americans not looking for the record, but rather looking for each other. That's right. They're excited about being here, and they're just stroke for stroke there the whole way.
3 lengths remaining for these athletes now. Down for the gun lap. Telling the swimmer they've got 2 lengths of the pool remaining. The official will probably fire a gun or blow a whistle to tell these swimmers that that's all there is. There you see in the center of your screen, in third place, little Janet Evans stroking her heart out. Right next to her, East German in fourth place, Anke Marin.
These swimmers aren't afraid, and that's really good to see. Janet Evans, she's not afraid of pressure. She doesn't know what it means. And these two girls ahead, Kathy Hetchy and Leslie Daland, they went out aggressively. They said, we're going to take it out, and we're going to get out there and race. And that's what they're doing right there.
Well, these two young Americans who were not quite fast enough to make the World Championship team here outclassing the entire field, stroking away from the field, a full half a pool length lead over the next country. And it now is a race to the wall with 1 length of the pool remaining. Kathy Hetchy and Leslie Daland, two 17-year-olds for the United States team.
That last turn, you know you've got 1 more length. You want to head for home. They're a little bit tired. They've been swimming now for 750 meters, but they've trained for this event, and they're just going to race right down to the finish. I think it helps having someone right next to you to push you, and they're helping one another get in to do their best time.
And it looks like Leslie Daland making a final surge. She's going to go in for the gold. Leslie Daland going to touch first. United States. Kathy Hetchy touching second, and here comes the fight for third, the mighty might.
And she's just putting her head down and touching out the East German in lane 4. These girls have dropped their time very much from the trials that got them here, and they just are excited about being here.
And as the American national team gives them the cheers from the sidelines for the gold, silver, and bronze medal sweep, the American team coming all the way across from their trials in Orlando, Florida. There's Kathy Hetchie, thrilled with her second-place performance and a time of 8 minutes, 31.63 seconds. That's not a bad swim either.
They feel real good about that.
And rightfully so. They should feel good about their times. They were over 10, 15 seconds faster than they did in the trials just a couple of weeks ago. So these athletes bring home gold, silver, and bronze. Let's take a look at the official results off the scoreboard. In first place, Leslie Dalen, heading off to USC Trojan bound, 8 minutes, 30.4 seconds. She's our winner. In second place, 17-year-old Kathy Hetchie from Team Foxcatcher. Her time, 8 minutes, 30.8 seconds. And the Mighty Mite, 14 years old, 80 pounds, 55 strokes a lap. Little Janet Evans comes in third. Her time, 8 minutes, 38.07 seconds. Now let's take a look over at the award stands as these three athletes stand to receive their award and hear their national anthem.
So Leslie Dalen wins the gold medal, makes her country, herself, and her father proud. Her father happens to be the coach of the U.S. team. We'll be back to continue our coverage of the Goodwill Games after this.